Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bebe, and on this channel I go through my finances, my budgeting, and my savings and sinking funds.
So, I want to apologize first for getting this out so late. I'm not filming this on Friday. I'm actually filming this on Saturday, and I, again, apologize for getting it out so late. So, why don't we go ahead and get started? My budget for my side hustle. Okay, so as you could see here, I put myself in a bit of a pickle from last week. I now owe from last week $7.66. I will explain all that next week when I do my budgeting for my paycheck, my second paycheck. But for right now, that's where I'm at with my adjustment from last week. I got side hustle for $240. That's what I got paid. And then for additional payment, I also received $100. It was received through Cash App. It was from my kid's father. And then what I actually got out of it was $98.25. I usually do not I usually wait until the cash becomes available into my account. There's two ways you can get cash. There's two ways Cash App will transfer it to your normal account. Is either you get it right away and they charge you a fee, or you can wait a couple of days and get the whole amount. I usually wait a couple of days until I get the whole amount, but I was in a particular situation where I needed to get it right away yesterday. So that's what happened with me. So I actually got $98.25 out of that $100. And the other thing here, sorry, I have to adjust some of these. Okay, there we go, just so you could see everything. Okay. So I budgeted $100 to Afterpay that I'm going to pay, and then there's nothing here for my phone bill or any of my essential bills. I'm not budgeting any of the money that I receive for any of my essentials. Nothing from subscription. For sinking funds for beauty, I will end up putting $20 into my beauty. Health, I'm going to budget it at $15. Kids, I budgeted $10, which has already been used. I gave that to my daughter. She went to a basketball game yesterday, so I gave her $10, and it came out of the money that I received for my job hustle and the additional $100. And then down here for groceries, not budgeting anything right now for groceries because I'm paying it with my credit card. Gas, I budgeted an additional $20, although I don't believe I'm going to be, I don't think I'm going to have to use it because the $20 is just in case. We're going to have a hectic week this coming week, and I want to make sure that I have enough money on my card to go ahead and get me some gas. For spending, I budgeted $20, 10 from myself, 5 from my son, 5 from my daughter. Eating out, I budgeted $100, although I already sorry. I already have, I have already used $40 of that for eating out. We went somewhere yesterday. I got Chick-fil-A for them. So it leaves me with just $60, which I will be showing in the next video with my my cash stuffing. For Penny, I budgeted $79. And then I'm going to put the actual dollar amount here for savings. And then, excuse me, okay. And then for the dollars, it's just one. For the 26 week, I budgeted at $15. I'm going to go ahead and do that now so I can have an extra $15 for myself with my paycheck. Then for the 100 envelope, I budgeted $16. $20, and the actual amount that I have for eating out would be $102.80 because the Chick-fil-A was actually $42.80. So I don't zero out. I am aware of that. I don't know what I'm going to do with the $10. I'm not trying to be a zero budgeter, because I don't even know how would that look like for myself. Most of the time I will zero out, but I don't know. I'm going to see here. Did I do everything correctly? $100, $20 for gas, $20 for spending, $102.80 for eating out. I'm sure I can find something to do with that $10. We'll see. Okay. So that is it for my budgeting. I also wanted to take you guys down my sinking fund. Some updates on that. I figured out that I can't have all these sinking funds because it's getting me kind of confused. So I kind of took some of the things out. For the house, I do need to continue with that because my mother did ask me to help her out with the air conditioner this summer, and I decided that I was going to try and get her $1,500. Hopefully I'll have a savings challenge that I can contribute in the next couple of months. Self-care, that is a question mark. I don't know. I can't see myself putting money away when I don't even really have money to put away. So that's up in the air. Birth date will still be, I'll still put money away for my kids and my nephews and nieces for their birthday. For beauty, I still want to get my hair done, my daughter's hair done. So that's definitely still being contributed. I'm not contributing $62.50 every 2 weeks because I don't have that money to do that. And then for emergency, that's not coming out of my paycheck. That's actually I'm using the 26-week challenge to contribute to the emergency. The debt payoff, I took out the goal amount that I had and just said I'm going to start working on the snowball debt. And I will explain all about the snowball debt and everything in another video. I took out health. For the health, the way I'm doing health is that I'm not going to contribute every week in health, but anytime I have an upcoming appointment, I will make sure that I have money put aside for that appointment. Usually for appointment, if it's not on a sick appointment, it's usually a couple of months in advance. So that gives me enough time to put down $15 to $35 on the side for our co-payment. But I do have an HSA account with my employer. I have $1,000 on that. I don't want to use that $1,000 because I want to use it for bigger items, such as my son has a big appointment coming up on February that I'd like to use that HAS for those appointments. When they give him tests and everything, there's a lot of money that I have to pay out of pocket on them. So I want to use that HAS for those and just use the health fund that I create on the side. The health fund will only be for our co-payments and for our medications that we might need. Then for clothes, that's also a question mark. I would like to use 100 envelope for it, but I don't know. Electronics, I took that out. I'm not budgeting for it. I'm not trying to get a new phone or a new computer until I can get my finances and better handle on it. Vacation, I left that up there, but I'm also going to see if I can get a savings challenge to try to help me out with that. My son's trip will be contributed with the 100 envelope challenge. It's in 3 years, but it's giving me enough time to think about, and that's on my mind, and I don't want to get to that point and not have the money for it. My daughter's trip, that's up in the air because I need to talk to my sister. She's coming this summer from all the way from Norway. Her and her husband and her 2 kids are coming to visit us, and I'm so excited. So she's going to be here for pretty much most of the summer, and I can talk to her about that trip. I'm not sure I want to send my daughter over there by herself, so that would mean I would have to go with her and be there with her. And yeah, that's what I'd like to do. For savings, I took that out because I do have 10% out of my paycheck going to savings. I don't really need to create another savings. All of these are essentially savings accounts. They're saving for specific things, but you can say that is considered a savings. So I'm not going to be saving or getting an additional saving fund right now. So that is it for today. I check if you want to see my sinking. Oh my goodness. If you want to see my cash stuffing, you can check out my next video. Until then, have a nice day.